What up, guys? Do hit that subscribe button, join the coolest gang, richest gang, and then smash that notification bell so that you not miss when we post and upload. This is, of course, the report card where we bring entertainment honey all day, every day, baby, all day, every day. And you're welcome to come and bring this honey with us. So we're still keeping up with the 50+ Amberray relationship that this babe has had over the past 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 month, like from her being a second wife to someone, her being someone's baby's mama, her dating this footballer, and all these relationships that this babe has worked hard over time to try and prove to the masses that I am attractive, I am beautiful, I can get, because y'all notice that in all these relationships, or whenever Amberray is actually doing an interview or she's talking on her YouTube page or she's on her Instagram, she keeps insisting, I'm so beautiful, I mean, look at me, I can get any man I want. But the thing is, baby, you keep getting any man you want, but it seems like she cannot keep a man. And I'm not even faulting her for that, because I mean, it happens to, I think, every one of us out here. It happens to the best of us. But the biggest problem and the biggest issue that I keep telling these hands who are sort of kind of public, y'all be publicizing every man you meet. You're super determined to show the world that I'm a catch, I'm hot, I'm popping, I replace, I don't chase. Oga, urudi soko, iyo sabuni yako haishangi. Utashinda tu umeoga. Sasa angalia Amberray. Okay, so that footballer guy that, you know, she had introduced us to this year. In fact, it was just this year, Valentine's Day this year. I don't know, they sat somewhere and they were having Valentine's dinner, and then I'm not so sure if these guys were really dating, because after those pics we never spotted Amberray with this guy anywhere. We didn't see them. No one was posting anyone. I don't even know if that was an actual date or the guy was just trying his luck, or it was one of those convenient things like, let me post you up so that you get followers. You know, these things. It might have just been a business arrangement and us guys didn't know about it all. Okay, so anyway, what happens? This guy, on his Insta stories, and I'm so sorry if you keep hearing noise, like I'm in a noisy spot, but this video has to continue. So anyway, what happened? This guy takes to his Instagram stories and then he posts this very it was like a very vague message, like he did not pinpoint that I'm talking about Amberray, but then he went ahead and said that witchcraft, that juju that this lady was trying to jazz me with, I thank God I escaped it. Thank God. Oh, I'm a child of the Most High. The witchcraft will not hold me down. And then he wrote something else, and then everybody pieced two and two together. And guys were like, do you guys remember that time when they accused Amberray of being a juju master? When that photo of her, you know, holding chicken and whatnot leaked. And guys were like, this babe jazzes her men. She just doesn't get the men fair square. Like, men are just not attracted to her. They're attracted to that juju that she puts on them. So the guy announced this. Everybody concluded without fear of contradiction. Nobody wanted to know anything. We're just like, hi, Ivo. It is very, very obvious that this man is talking about the end of a long story between himself and this person known as Amberray. Okay, so Amberray actually went to her stories and she was there telling people, yeah, you know, Kamba ladies are hard to resist. And it's just like, this tale is becoming a bit old. I don't know if you guys have caught it, but for me, I think anytime, and Amberray is very beautiful, but the honest truth is I feel like her self-esteem is nowhere. You know, when someone keeps convincing themselves that I'm beautiful, I can get any man I want, look at me, have you seen how I look? She's saying that, but she actually doesn't believe it. Even in her spirit, like deep down. Because if you all caught that when she did a sit down with Oga Obina, and she was talking about how she was abused by her baby's father and this man that she dated for 8 years, and this man was the neighbor, and then people just picked the fact that she said this guy was the neighbor. They picked nothing else from that whole conversation. And she said this man used to abuse me. He used to be physically abusive, emotionally, psychologically. Like I was just dealing with an abuser.
You've had a toxic boyfriend?
Yeah, actually, so many.
You've had toxic boyfriends?
Yeah.
The worst of all?
Yeah.
Let's start with where did you meet him? Okay.
Yeah, he was my neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mukapendana?
Tukapendana. And actually, we got a kid together.
Okay.
Yeah, we were staying pamoja pia. But the moment I got the baby, we were like Beyonce, actually that was our nickname, Beyonce and JayZ.
Wait. So you are being called Beyonce and Jay.
Yeah.
Hova and Bay.
Our love was something else.
Match made in heaven.
Yeah.
People see the two of you like you guys were made for each other.
Yeah, he was handsome, I was beautiful.
Yeah. Mapenzi nayo.
We used to walk holding hands and alikuwa hood. Like, we really loved each other. Sana. But it all changed after I got the baby. And that guy was beating me a proper one. Ngumi ananipiganisha kwa ukuta. It was bad. Yeah, it was. You know, I walked from my place to my parents' place, mguu tupu. Nilichukua 2 towel nikajifunga tukatembea because I was bleeding.
You are even bleeding.
Yeah, it was bad. Macho yangu I could not even see. Like for whole 2 weeks ilikuwa purple, ndani ilikuwa red. I could not go to Jobo. Nikadanganya.
People still didn't see that. They say, please. And then Amberray, you'd notice when she was saying, you know, we were like JayZ and Beyonce, nilikuwa mrembo. The fact that she said nilikuwa, it meant that at that point, that man, whatever he was planning to achieve as a man, he was successful enough to achieve it. Because it means this guy broke this babe's self-esteem. And honestly speaking, even if Amberray keeps telling us how she's beautiful, how she can get any man, how she can do A, B, C, and D, like she's one of the hottest, most popping women or females online, I just firmly believe that this babe behind closed doors, when all that kasala of being online and trying to prove points to strangers is done and dusted, when she goes back home and it's just herself and her conscience, I don't think this babe thinks she's ranking. Honestly, I don't. And I watched that video and I was like, there's something off about Amberray's body language. You know, it's like when you try to let people not see you fall, not see you crack. I don't know, guys, if it's just me who saw that or it's just me who's seen that. But I do not think even when she says it with her own mouth that Mimi ni mrembo, I can get any man I want. She feels it in her spirit that is the actual truth. So yeah, anyway, so she talked about how she was abused, and I suspect that feeling of hopelessness and worthlessness from that abuse that happened to her years back, she still didn't deal with it. Like, you know, talking about it doesn't mean you've dealt with it. So maybe at some point, like when she sits down and she does a self-analysis of herself and evaluation, she's just like, I don't know why I cannot have it stick. And that's why she was super determined to make that little marriage or whatever that was to that conman, emotional conman Jamal Rosafi work. And that's why she was ready to go the full howl and walk around here confessing vile ni nyumba ndogo, without really caring, without, you know, feeling like I'm worth anything. She's just like me, I'm content being someone's second wife, as long as I have the title wife and someone has said to wife me. And then for that thing to end. So anyway, it's over between herself and the Sierra Leone dude. That is if from the get-go they were really dating or they were actually doing something that is worth us calling it a date. So let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think. Do you think that message was directed towards Amberray, or do you think ilikuwa tu ni misemo haikaya za bunwasi ngalala nyingi? And did you catch her talking to Oga Obinna about her abuse? Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, also on that little conversation that she had with Oga Obinna. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe, hit notification, that little bell, so that you are not left out when we post and upload. And I will definitely see you again in the next video.